Hello everybody, welcome back to Cooking with Brenda and David, or David and Brenda. Let's do Brenda and David, that sounds better, don't it? Does it?
Where you get that old apron at? That thing looks old as hills.
You always say that, but it's not. It's a color that it is. It's way it's made. I don't know. Don't you like it?
Yeah. But you got some nice ones somewhere.
I know I do. I don't want to mess them up. But like this one was cut near the top, you know, it was near the top and cooler. I'm about to burn from up. It is so hot in here, it really is. I'm thankful for the heat, but good time of day.
Open the back door up a little bit. It's not that cool tonight. We've had some really cold weather and I had to bring in some oak to keep things warm. The night's a little bit warmer. But we got a lot of snow and ice out there.
Okay, I'm going to make stuffed bell pepper soup. I've been wanting to try this. I've never made it. David acts like I'm going to get on here and act like I know how to make it, and I don't. You know what? I do, and we're going to make it, and it's going to be good. So you got to have a tablespoon or so of olive oil, and then put your meat in there. You need real lean meat.
Wait a minute, can I just interrupt just 1 second and I'll be quiet? I thought we were going
to stop you.
Well, I thought we were going to do something you've been doing for many years.
Beef stew? I told you I wasn't. I wanted to do something that every time it pops up, everybody's made it. But I am going to make it. But I just wanted to do this today.
And then we was going to can it at the same time. All right, well, whatever. This is... I like stuffed peppers.
Here she comes already.
Yeah, as soon as you start doing something here she comes, just right on time. Ready to eat. She's done ate more than a hog would eat. All right, go ahead.
I lost my black kitty. I don't know if I told y'all or
you did.
not. Okay, I didn't know.
The reason why you're not answering any comments is because you can't sit at the big computer because it hurts you. And we got something wrong with her laptop thing.
You know what happened? Somebody's on it.
Well, we don't know that for sure, but anyway, there's something wrong with that, and we can't even get it to come up. So I got one of these days take it to a computer place. But she's been wanting to answer the comments, but something about she can't sit. Tell us the reasons why you can't sit.
I can, but the way my elbows are doing, I got fibromyalgia too, and the way it does in your elbows, it gets in there, and they don't go straight down no more like they're like that. But anyway, my hands, it's back here like this, so all this is on the wood. And in just 2 minutes, it's all asleep and hurt and can't do it anyway. So I done better with the laptop at the couch and the footstool.
Well, maybe this week I could get down the hill and drop it off.
I'm still going to answer some. I'm going to try to pull the thing out some, the keypad.
We'll try it and see then, that's all. But it couldn't be a dose of lazy.
No, I've been working so hard.
Oh, let me just pick it on.
I'm not lazy.
I know.
Everybody's lazy every now and then.
I know.
But I've never...
But that old laptop...
I wanted to say, I've never slept 15 hours in one day, and I had to wake you up.
My back hurts real bad. It's hurting right bad right now. I'm just barely...
No wonder you lay on it too much. No, he don't. David works. He carries in wood. I tell him he needs to lay on his butt some. He does, but once he's up, he's going strong. Now you can leave some little small chunks in this. You don't have to do it real fine like I do if I'm doing chili or something.
What is it?
Hamburger. You can't see because the light ain't very bright. That's our newest light.
It's okay.
It seems it's doing better as it's coming at me. It's not as blinding.
So this is pepper soup.
Stuffed bell pepper soup. You know I make stuffed peppers?
Yeah.
So I'm going to put it in here as a soup.
Won't it just turn into a mess or something? Well, we'll find out. Okay.
Won't it turn into a mess? Is that what you said?
Yeah, it just kind of melt all into one glob.
It might. If you leave it in big chunks as you're frying it, it does better. What gets it is stirring too much. Nipper, honey, it's not even cooked yet.
You don't have to do that, but just come in here.
Hey, I had to threaten her with babies one day to get her to stop. She would not. Oh, my gracious.
It worked. just for a
She
moment.
now loves those canned foods. And she likes the Friskies. Anyway, that's the one I buy.
What, you talking about that?
And she likes
Nipper
the
here?
chicken, yeah.
She likes anything.
But I'll tell you she likes more of the canned foods than she does the hard
Green
food.
beans, potato chips,
Cauliflower, potato chips,
bread.
dessert. She likes cream of coconut pie with mommy. I guess you got a right to say you're part too, don't you? Go ahead. What is it? I know, it's terrible. It's Daddy's fault. But should we eat? What did we eat earlier that she ate some of?
Well, she keeps on eating like this. I guess I can take her to the fair this summer and put her in the fat cat contest at the fair or
She's
something.
really not gaining that much weight. But she's all right. She's good and healthy and all. She's got the taste of people's food. And anytime I get up, she can be sound to sleep. And if I get up to go do anything in George's kitchen, here she comes. Supper time or not, huh? And she'll holler until every bit of that canned food is gone. I'll give her and Spaz both some, and Spaz will take a couple bites, and she roots in there and gets the rest. Well, David's rolling the camera on me. You know what? I can't get this done any faster.
Okay.
So why not talk?
Okay.
Well, if you want to, we'll be right back when I get this browned, okay?
So you're going to brown that in that pot?
Won't be too much longer. But
Okay. Well, I'll just stay on then.
well, maybe you better come back because
What's this thing over here? This thing's got steam coming out of it.
That's a rice cooker.
Oh. Okay.
But anyway, we'll be right back. Okay, I got it done, and I left it kind of big. I didn't tear it up like I do if I'm making something else.
Let's see.
Okay.
It sure does smell good in here.
Already?
Already.
Wait till you put the onion.
How many cups you going to put in it? So what's this? Is this a pound or something?
That's about 1.5 pounds. Some of them call for 1 pound, some of them call for 2 pounds, so I'll go in the middle.
So you can put a couple
And
of
I
onions.
put a couple of onions in here. And I'm going to stir it up. I might put some more. That's probably enough. He gave me a couple bites of Cracker Jacks, and those are the dream.
We haven't had none of those in years.
Oh, they're so good. Where'd you get them?
I just found an old box laying up in the attic.
You're kidding.
I haven't opened my box yet, my prize yet, though, to see what it is.
Oh, you don't know what your prize is yet? Probably a little ring or something.
No, I don't think they give nothing that good anymore.
Probably a sticker. A tattoo.
Sadie loved us when we used to mess with those little tattoos and stuff, remember?
We gotta let that get,
Hope she don't get her, I don't know. Anyway.
we gotta let those get just a little bit done, maybe 2-3 minutes is all. These pots get so
You done
hot.
turned that dude up wide open, didn't you?
No, I got it turned down.
Oh.
I'm turning it down just a little bit more here in a minute. They get hot. They're just as hot as a cast iron.
Is that one of them 7-layer jobs? Probably. You say that every time. Yeah.
I want to. No, you're the one that says that every time.
I'll stir it for you while you're freaking out.
You hush it.
You alright?
No, I don't think I'll ever be right. Hey, when you live with somebody his kind of mental, whew, it's hard. Oh, Lord.
Runs in the family.
I know it does. His ain't mental, but he just chooses to be. That's why he's mental. He chooses to be like that. We say that word all the time, and I'm sorry. We don't mean nothing personal or private or anything like that about it. We joke and carry on.
We gotta laugh, keep from going crazy.
That's what you have to do sometimes.
Laugh, keep from going insane.
Keep from going crazy. Well, when you laugh, it makes you feel better.
Better than crying.
It's got something magical for the body when you laugh.
Well, I hope everybody's getting through the winter okay.
I'm not. I just can't wait till warm weather gets here.
I know, you're
Lord.
aching a lot.
I'm going to tell you, it's every winter. I don't care what you take and what you do, it's still going to hurt. Something will hurt.
I ought to load up the truck and go to Florida.
Me and the doctor was talking the other day about taking care of your body. I told him, I said, I do 67, 80% of the day. He said, you ain't got but one. I said, I'm glad too. I wouldn't want a whole bunch of them to take care of.
Take care of what?
My body. It hurts and hurts and burns and just whatever. Aches mostly.
I got a feeling I'm going to end up at the doctor with my back. I don't know, but
More than likely.
I had to go. I had to go last December.
I got 3 cloves of minced up garlic, and I'm gonna put them in there just for a few seconds, okay? Stir them in here and everything.
Cloves.
Yeah, 3 garlic cloves. And man, those were big ones. One of them was like this wide, and I'm like, good day, that's almost the size of 2 of them. This is gonna be so good. I love stuffed bell peppers. They are the bomb. The bomb.
And you say it's a soup. I have a hard time understanding how it can be a soup, but anyway.
Poor David.
Is it going to be enough left over in the can?
I doubt it.
Okay.
Depends on how good it is. I'm going to put a teaspoon of salt. It said 2, but you know I'll be using bouillon, so I don't think so. We'll have to wait and see.
What's wrong with your arms? They look like they've been...
Oh, I know. They're terrible looking. Labs. Y'all, I have not been beat, okay? I have not been beat, I promise. They say a teaspoon of pepper, I don't use but a half because we like it if it is or isn't there. There's just some things we don't need it in. This we will. Okay.
Well, I've been worried about you falling on the ice. I've been trying to keep you in the house as much as I can.
It's hard though. I'm so ready to go outside and play.
We're going to have to wait a couple more days.
I just want to go outside and play, you know. Look at flowers and get while they're blooming. Hey, those daffodils are already coming up. I can't believe it. They're sticking up through the ice.
Huh.
Well, Brenda, keep throwing it out.
Good, eh? That looks good.
I know, but I'm just going to put some of all 4 of them.
Oh, I see what you're going to do now. They're not actually stuffed peppers.
No. Silly. There's one. You know, I want the green ones because they're the harsh. Not that it's bad, but it's the strongest flavored ones. I mean, I wasn't going to use this for anything else, so I figured I would just go ahead and cut them all up, put them in the bag when I'm done here. This thing I'm using is not working too good. Let's see how this will work. These things work good, believe it or not. I like it. See, you got a lot of peppers because it is stuffed pepper.
Good thing we didn't have something like that back when we was kids. That'd be just one more thing to get a whipping with.
Yeah, it would.
That looks like that thing would have worked good too.
Let's put a few more. It is pepper soup. That'll be about all I need. Now we're going to let those start getting tender. They got to be tender for the rest of the steps. I tell you, if you've got a real lean burger, which should use, don't go down below chuck. I wouldn't. But you still need 1 to 2 tablespoons of olive oil. If it's real lean, you're gonna have something to cook it in.
Well, we didn't get to see Sadie for Christmas.
No, she was sick. She had pneumonia and got rid of the pneumonia and got COVID.
But we got to see Bella for a little bit. But we didn't get to see Sadie.
I just didn't have time. I would love to got Bella a gift, you know.
You didn't? Yeah, you did. You gave her a bunch of stuff when she was over here.
Yeah, before.
You gave her
that's right. Okay, I did. Yeah, that's right.
some of that jewelry stuff, whatever it was. I don't fake
I
jewelry.
gave her a bunch of earrings and stuff, and I'm glad she wanted them. I'm so glad she wanted them.
I hope this year we get to.
These are so pretty, aren't they?
Yep. I'm hoping someday we maybe this summer we can take her and maybe take a trip down to South Carolina. I heard there's a water park down that way or something.
Wouldn't that be fun?
Yeah. She'd have a good time doing that.
Boy, I bet my feet will love that, won't it?
Yeah.
No, I took my rheumatoid medicine. Now my feet are killing me. It hurts right away, hour after you take them.
We should
not before.
have waited a few minutes.
I didn't realize it was happening like that until, honestly, this time, and it dawned on me. I just took that medicine. Now they're hurting. They weren't hurting. I am looking so forward to eating this. I bet it won't need no more. I bet it won't need anything.
I've got an old back brace over here somewhere that someone gave me. I need to find that thing, and when I'm carrying in wood, put that on. That probably would help. It ain't gonna hurt, that's for sure.
You know, most of the recipes calls for Italian season, though I never put Italian. Maybe I did. I don't know. I can't remember if I put I guess I do put them in my stuffed peppers. What are you looking at me like that for?
I just am. Like it don't make no sense.
It don't, does it? I just can't remember if I put, that was about a half a teaspoon's off. I cannot remember
Half a teaspoon of what?
if I put Italian seasoning when I make stuffed peppers. I don't think I did.
What was it?
Italian seasoning.
Oh.
I'm still trying to get those peppers softened up. I don't mind if we come back, David. If you want to come right back.
All right.
Get these tender, okay.
Get them on the tender.
Yep. But you know it. Okay, the peppers are getting soft now. Getting tender. So we're gonna add, I thought it was only 1 can when I got them, and I needed 2, but it don't matter. The
Diced tomatoes.
Yeah, but the fire roasted ones are good. And so I got 1 can of fire roasted, and I needed 2 cans, so it's a regular diced, yeah. Those fire roasted ones are very good.
Remember ever eating them before?
And 2 small cans. These are, they're 8 ounces, so you need 2 of these or 1 big one.
What are they?
1 taller one. Tomato sauce.
Woo! Them nice little cans. Hard to save them.
No, you ain't. What do you need? Oh, you want to make something?
Yeah, I might want to make a toy out of them.
I love that Tin Man mailbox that's out on the road I've been on before.
Save those little cans right there. I kind of like those. Sometimes I'll play around.
You did make something.
Yeah, I make a few things once in a while. What's this?
This is brown sugar, but mine's hard, so just wait until I get it stirred up, though.
Save a couple of these little cans like this if you can't run up on any of them. This is another can of that paste, just like you put in there already.
This is supposed to be 1/4 of a cup, but that's a little bit too much. So I'm just going to put some of it in there, okay?
Oh, is that why you had the brown sugar by the wood stove?
It'll dissolve, yeah.
Trying to
So
dissolve
it'll loosen up. I don't think we need that much, do you?
I don't know.
I don't think we need 1/4 cup.
You asking someone that my skills as far as cooking is open a can of raviolis.
I don't think I put that in my
Or
stuffed
SpaghettiOs.
peppers, but we're going to try it and see. It'll dissolve as it's cooking. Okay, well, I want a little bit of juice in it, but I don't think you need this many cups.
Well, go by. What is that?
That's the bouillon. You need beef broth. Or you could use vegetable if you wanted to.
So that's...
Oh, we are going to need some broth, though, because...
What is that called that you poured in there?
I called it beef broth.
Oh.
I make my own with bouillon. See, I got those.
Oh. Well, that's what makes the soup then.
Mm-hmm. May need more of it, I don't know. I just have to wait a minute. I'm going to put rice in here too in a few minutes.
It smells pretty good.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to let those blend together just a little bit.
The other person thinks it smells good too.
Nippy, it's going to be good. Nipper. Hey. That would even be good put over top of a bowl of rice. It's not cooked yet.
We'll have to fix her a big bowl.
Here you go. Nipper, here. Here, right here.
Don't lay it over. It's poison over in there.
What's poison?
Well, that old stuff is spilled. Where'd you lay it at?
Right there on the thing.
Oh, right there. I don't know. Get her a little.
I don't know why it's poison. I'm mopping stuff. What is there that's poison?
Well, dragging in all that salt and everything on my feet, and
I mean, I haven't mopped today yet, but I don't want to mop on Sunday. If I can get out of it.
Well, I got her little bowl in there. I'll put it in her little bowl next time. She ain't seen it anyway. We'll just throw it in the trash. Poor thing. Starved to death, ain't you? Huh?
Poor thing.
I wish she's been eating all day long.
Every day, all day long. And I am not kidding you. Every day,
Oh, no.
all day long. Here comes the other
Here comes
one.
the other one. He don't carry on like she does, though. Just once in a while. He's done had a lot today. We let him out in the snow. We let them both out for a little bit. And we've seen some fox tracks and some coyote tracks and lots of deer tracks. But we let them out for a little bit, and they didn't want to stay out long. They're getting old now. So they came on back in. So they stayed out for a little while. Nipper got caught in a blizzard one time, and I had to save her. Poor thing, and we couldn't find her, and it done gotten dark, and the wind was blowing so hard. And I was out walking around. It was late, and about the time I was ready to give up,
Yeah.
I thought I heard something in a tree, and it was her. And I saved her life. She would have froze to death that night because it was.
You don't want it?
And snow was all the way up.
Well, that's what we're cooking.
Snow was all the way up to my hips that night. I could hardly walk. And I found her up in a tree, and I got in the tree, and I fell out of the tree, landed in the snow, but the snow was so deep it didn't hurt me. Had her in my arms and brought her up here, so we got to where we don't let her out much when it snows.
She just went to the porch today.
Yeah, she just went to the porch today.
That's what she does. She wants to go outside so she can come back in and eat.
Well, that was a heck of a story, though, that night. I tell you, I've looked and looked for hours and come in, take a break, and look for her, and I was about to give up. And I was coming, and I thought I heard her, and I stood real still, and that wind was blowing so hard, and the snow was blowing, and everything, and I kept listening. And I called I heard that, her hollering, and I just kept looking. I had the big flashlight, and I saw her up in that tree, and I climbed up in that tree, and I did, and then I fell out of the tree and landed in that snow. But that snow, literally,
Yeah, you usually say
that snow was this high. It was up to my hips.
It was deep down there in it.
Yep. Probably where it drifted so much through there, but anyway, we saved her life that night.
Yeah, and she don't want to go out really. She was worried me to go out, and I just picked her up and let her look out the door, and she was about tore my neck off getting down. She didn't want nothing to do with it.
I don't think she's too bright when it comes to that or something. But Spaz is the male cat. He's pretty smart. He messes around and he'll come back.
He messes with mommy, don't you? Where'd he go?
He went back in there and lay down somewhere. It's probably back there in the back.
I seen a recipe. It said 6 cups, but I don't think we'll need 6 cups. We might.
He said it was too hot in here.
You want.
Well, you could just make it to where it seems a little bit soppy, and then it'll be okay.
Well, that's what I mean. I've got to put rice in there still yet.
Yeah.
But the rice is cooked.
Okay.
Was it done? Does that say warm or? Yeah, it's on warm.
That's a fancy looking thing. I ain't never seen that before.
I use it all the time. Well, it's cooked, but it's hot.
That smells good. We made enough of it.
Well, I'll make some rice pudding or something.
Oh.
Then Becky likes rice pudding, dear. It's not ready for it yet. Let's go get this up to boiling and stuff. That's already cooked. It don't need to cook.
Well, are we going to do the beef stew?
Yes, we're going to do the beef stew.
And there's something I want you to do. You come up with this little concoction. It's like these soft taco shells, and you make some kind of little goodies in it, and it's like a quick snack. But I could eat by like 100 of them, you know. But those things was good. Where you got a name for them? Did you name them for something? Something you made up? Don't you remember that?
Chicken chimichangas?
No. No, the soft tacos. Remember how you put them things? You make some kind of little quick concoction.
Oh yeah, I know what you put.
Them things was good.
Colby and Jack cheese in it.
Yeah, I think you used maters and something else.
And I just put it around on it, lay it in there and melt it,
Yeah,
and then pull it out and put some lettuce and tomato and salsa. That's all I put on it, but we like them. They're good.
Tomatoes.
Tomatoes. How about tomatoes?
Maters.
I call them tomatoes, but
Tomatoes.
go get me a mater.
I'd like to have $1 every time I heard that word said that
Go
way.
get us a mater out of the garden. Go get some onions and lettuce. We're going to kill them. And say instead of kilt, it was kill. But Mommy knew they were supposed to be kilt. But she would always say, I'm going to kill them.
Kill them.
We'll kill some lettuce and tomatoes, some lettuce and onions.
I don't even know what that means.
Yeah, you do. We eat it. You don't know what it means, I know, but you was in here when I cooked it that last time.
Yeah.
Been a while.
I'm talking about those.
No, I've cooked them once or twice since. I like the iceberg lettuce or something
Well,
else.
that's something simple. We already put that on and show it to folks. I got a feeling kids would gobble that up, you know, and kids ain't going to eat a whole lot of country dishes anymore. I don't feel like they will.
I don't know. I think anybody that eats that mess that's already made in the store all the time would appreciate something good.
Well,
What I need to do is learn to cook healthy.
Well, we're healthy.
Or we look at us, we're not healthy. We're fat.
We both got a spare tire.
Fat is not
So
healthy.
it's good to have a spare.
If you can be a healthy fat, I reckon you are.
In case you get flat, you have a tire, extra tire.
And you got asthma and you having to pull more up that hill.
But you know, going up the hill in the ice is easier than going down the hill.
I don't know. You can't get up either. Your feet still slides out from under you.
No, I did good coming up the hills, just going down. You can't.
How'd you do it?
I didn't. I turned around and came back.
I told you, take the shovel with you and knock holes in it as you go.
I took a stick and was
It
poking.
melts quicker like that too. Instead of the whole slab having to melt in, you got all these little pieces starting to melt already. So that's why I put down that ice melt and then do it like that, and it melts quicker. So you can move it.
Well, that's just right around close by.
Well, I know, but
You can't take it and go a couple 100 feet with it, not unless you got a truckload of it. That stuff's too expensive to just.
well, the woodshed's close by.
I know. Thank goodness.
I know. I'm glad you don't have to do it no further. You was using the wheelbarrow like I told you I do, don't you?
I did today, but my back's still hurting real bad. I'm gonna take me a leave here in a minute, so I eat some victuals. Some of this fancy soup.
I've got almost a whole 4 cups in it already. Calls for 2, but you're gonna need a little bit. I like juice in my soup. Whatever kind it is, I like juice.
I thought we was going. You found an old steak back there in that old antique freezer.
I did. I found a whole bunch of them, and I'm gonna fix them with something this week on this show.
How many years are
They
they?
might be brown, but we're using them. I'm just kidding.
Are they brown?
No, but we got them last year.
On sale special these already.
24? No, not on sale or nothing. We
They
just
was on
got
sale.
them when
Already
they was having
rancid.
a sale or something.
They were already rancid before you put them in there, probably.
No, why would I do that?
I don't know. I believe
I
it though.
don't know either.
I'll eat it, I reckon.
I don't know if I'm gonna feed it to you or not. It's rancid. Just imagine the beef stew I'm gonna like all of it.
So all of a sudden
New York strips,
you
there's
changed.
about 4 of them.
We talked about beef stew using the steaks, and you changed it to this one. But it does smell good though.
Yeah, because I was craving this one other time and I didn't make it yet, and I'm like, well, I don't know. I might make it.
Well, some hot soup on a cold, icy, snowy night is good.
I hope the peppers are not too chunky, chewy, crunchy. That looks so good. I cannot wait to eat. I'd like to put that down and keep it warm.
Okay, now what?
Yeah, but you can put some cream and sugar in it and eat. Just tastes just like rice pudding, or you can make some rice pudding and put some cinnamon and all that in it.
So you're gonna make rice pudding?
Probably.
You got enough of that to share with the elderly ladies close by.
I do. My friend down the hill.
Well, that other one way over yonder too.
I gave the one way over yonder rolls today that I made.
Oh yeah, you made those. She made rolls last night, and you got some of them left over. Hey, we're gonna have some of that with that soup tonight.
One time we went to, I think it was Longhorn, and they have these good old restaurants.
It's called a Longhorn Steakhouse. We went to it.
Yeah.
And
so they have rolls like this. They're like this. You might get them a little bit thicker, but
they were a little smaller, but.
Yeah, but no, they weren't smaller.
But Brenda made these, and they taste just like them ones at the steakhouse.
And they don't have that many ingredients in them.
And they're really good, especially
but it
when...
was a copycat recipe, so it turned out good.
Yeah, they turned out real good.
And then you put cinnamon butter on them, which also has sugar in it, so it's good.
You've been hiding them from me.
No, you're welcome to have all of them you want, dear. I just wanted to get them out of the way and keep them covered up until we need them.
You've been saving them
And
for
then
you.
I'll heat you some in the microwave. They were so good, though, weren't they?
Well, I could have had some of them while I was carrying in that wood day backwards and forwards. Something to keep me going a little bit better.
When you go to that restaurant, they bring you these breads with the butter. And, of course, we wanted some more, so they brought us some more. And then you know what happens? You're too full to eat your meal. You have to bring it home with you. Hey, but I like that. I can eat on steak for a couple of days. I do. I'll get up in the middle of the night and eat.
We actually don't eat that much, to be honest.
We don't really. We're just still, I mean, we don't eat that much, but we snack through the day sometimes.
Sometimes, but we don't really eat that much. I mean, I guess the fatness comes in genetics, I guess, or something. I don't know.
Yeah, there's some fat ones on my side. Well, I shouldn't say that. I mean, we all...
You can get in trouble now. Somebody's going to see this.
Listen.
Some of your folks are going to see this, and then...
My mama's daddy was a big old man. He was 6 foot something way up here, and
Yeah,
he was a big old man. His real name was Edwards. But guess what? He was nicknamed Fats, and he was a big old man.
He looked like one of the professional wrestlers.
He really was. He had them bibs. You know that picture I showed you? He had them bibs on and everything.
I bet you they're like a 68 or something.
I don't know. They're big, though. He was a big old guy. But Mommy and all of them were short. That's what I didn't understand. Mommy and all of them were short. Well, Mommy was about my height.
No, she was a little taller than you.
Mommy said she was 5'3". I don't know. I'm 5'2".
She seemed like she was taller than you.
Well, she had that. She then started getting oh, it's where you start getting shorter and your tailbone and stuff or whatever starts shortening. I can't think of nothing anymore. Don't that look good, David? Oh my goodness, it looks good.
Well, let's eat.
Let it all blend there just a little bit. We'll eat in about 2 or 3 minutes.
The color looks weird on the camera, but it don't look weird without the camera. See that? Don't that look weird?
It's got a little bit of a redder tint, and this looks more brown.
I know, but the camera
Which
makes
red
it look...
is just a different color red. An orange red.
Well, if I get
This
it down,
is real red.
it's got to do with the light in it. Let me stand right there where you're at and do it one time.
See, now you turned the light off on it with that bridge.
I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Oh, Lordy. I'll know not to never do that again. You know it?
Well, I worry about you taking all that dumb medicine. It seems like...
I don't want to take it no more.
I don't know if it's making you worse or not, to be honest about it. I don't know.
I'm scared of RA, though. It gets in your heart and your lungs and stuff. I don't know if I'd rather the medicine kill me or the disease kill me. What difference does it make? I don't mean to be negative about it, but I try to be positive all the time with everything and just keep on going. Well, it is what it is, David. Got to deal with it. Got to take care of my body.
Well, you do a good job in trying to be positive. I know. I wish I could be that positive.
Oh, I do too, Lord God. I pray for him all the time. But, hey, I think this is done, don't you? It's going to stick. The rice will stick. Maybe I put the rice in too soon, but I think it's done. It's done enough. We'll go eat.
Okay.
You want to come right back?
Why?
Let me get you some bread heated up and...
Okay. I'll come right back to the stove. I'm getting warm and hear that water popping out.
I know.
All right.
Something. Okay, we'll be right.
I believe that's going to be good.
Don't it look good?
Well, that's like a mulligan stew type.
Mulligan stew? What's mulligan stew?
It's something though that they taught us in school. It was some people called the Mulligan people or whatever. I can't remember exactly. It was like a comic book or something. And the Mulligan stew people.
I've heard of it before, but
I don't know why I thought of that. That's only been 100 years ago, but
I even made the honey. I even made the butter and cinnamon for it.
oh, you made the butter and everything.
Make it. Ooh, Daddy, now that thing. Oh. There you go. I'm trying to get some of our stuff out of the way so it'll look nicer when you're testing.
Well, we've got something on the way that I ordered that we may do some rearranging in here. And it may work out good, it may not, but we'll find out. All right. Let me get one of these spoons. Some of them you got here, it's like a soup spoon. That's one of them.
I've got regular soup spoons. Thing is, you can't see in front of that. It's awful hot, David.
I know it. I can see it.
Well, as long as you go dip it in there, it ain't never gonna cool.
Here we go.
Can you imagine how good that's gonna be tomorrow after it sits together?
Yeah, it stickens up a little bit.
Did it go down? It's too hot, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's hot, but it's good.
Did you burn the innards?
I burned my innards.
He always says innards. I like to say insides, but he says innards.
Man,
It's the same difference though.
that is good. And you can probably take this
You want some butter on it?
this fancy biscuit, stick
You
it
want me
down
to
there.
heat you another one? I gave my elderly friend some, and she loved them. Oh, I need the recipe. She did. Didn't ask her about the butter, but
I bet she did like that, didn't she?
yeah, she did like it. As soon as I get my feet to stop hurting, I'm gonna clean the refrigerator. Look at that. It hardens right up. Look at it.
What is it?
It's the butter. It's cinnamon butter.
Where'd you find that out?
I made it.
Oh, okay. I thought you said you didn't make butter.
I didn't make the butter, but I used real butter to make the cinnamon butter.
Okay.
Tastes good too.
Well, I'm ready.
Okay, well, he wants to eat, so. Okay, y'all, pray for California. They sure do need it.
Yes, they do. There are a lot of places.
A lot of help.
A lot of places need help right now. A lot of places.
A lot of places need help.
Yep.
I'll tell you, it's so bad. But anyhow, it's really bad. We just need to pray for North Carolina still yet.
Oh gosh, yeah. Them folks is having it really bad. Still. A lot of people are. I know. There ain't no place you could begin on it. It's everywhere. So
we just have to keep our prayers going. That's one thing we can do to help. Okay, everybody. Thanks for watching. Stuffed bell pepper soup. So I hope you'll give it a try.
can I ask one quick question?
Sure.
Why do you call it stuffed? It's not.
Because it's supposed to have the same ingredients in it as you would put in a stuffed bell pepper, only it's in soup instead of stuffed down in the pepper.
That makes sense, yeah. Okay.
And you know, when I make the stuffed bell peppers, I don't use the bouillon, but I use brown gravy mix, mushroom gravy or whatever, brown gravy I think normally.
Oh, that's right.
It'd be the same difference as that.
I see.
Yep.
That's just thinner.
So I make my beef broth. It's cheaper than buying all them cans of broth all the time.
Yeah.
It is.
Okay.
I make my chicken one too. Okay, y'all. We'll see you soon. We're gonna have a nutting on here in a day or so.
Yep. Okay.
Okay. Bye.
All right.
God bless you all.